So the next song is Carrion, brackets Carrion. So we skipped Francesca for the reason I mentioned earlier, that it has already been released before Unearth was. So let's see what this has to say. Of course, a reference to Greek mythology, which, again, Hozier, so the man and what his references are about. Of course, that record is about Inferno, but it is also just a bunch of other references, De Selby being a very obvious reference as well, Son of Nyx, but I'll mention that a bit later, which is a reference, I guess, still haven't listened to that, but I guess to Achilles and just Greek mythology overall. Okay. I'm really excited, but I'm also bloody scared, so at least you're here with me, supporting me through that. Okay. So, being Carrion himself. Okay. Okay, so again, mixing relationships with Greek mythology. Okay, the strings in the back? We're here for strings. The idea of lifting some weight off his shoulders. Okay. The lyrics. So just a very soft love song. He's gotten us used to that sort of songs, and just again, just going back after climbing up with the past songs, just going back to a softer rhythm, which is also the way he opened the record. So just having different rhythms, which is also something he's familiar with his past two records. Again, so the mythology is used as a way to mention a relationship, that one being a far more stable than the previous song, and just a love letter to someone, really. Really love the fact that he ends the song with the same way he opens it, just going back, and the fact that it is a whole cycle, and that it just goes back to the beginning, and that sometimes a relationship also feels like that you've known the person all along, and that you're just getting a healthier and stronger relationship as weeks, months, years go by. Just love the fact that he went back to it, which is also some like figure of speech, and just a whole metaphor of that, and also referring to works as Ulysses by James Joyce that ends the way it starts. Well, is in the follow-up of the beginning of the novel, so just like that as well. We like the fact that, well, I like that. I can't speak for yourself, but I bet you like that song because it's Hozier. Just the idea of bringing feathers and like the whole lexical way of talking about feathers and weight and wings, which is of course a reference to the myth of Carrion and his father, and the fact of going closer to the sun, but in that case just going straight for it, and just not even regretting to being like to be burnt by the sun. So that's a turn to the myth, which is a nice touch, I think, that maybe Carrion all along just wanted to kill himself. No, I mean, sorry, but I should put a trigger warning on that. But just to the fact that Carrion was happy to die if it meant getting closer to the sun, and that he was so attracted to it that he was okay with dying for it, dying for a cause, and dying for love in that sense makes it okay to die, actually. So kind of a sad turn of events, I would say. Again, with the sea, with also that lexical, with just falling in love, falling in the sea as you get closer to the sun. So the fact that his love, that he compares his love and lover to the sun. Darling, I wish someone would describe me like that. If my boyfriend is watching this, you can just call me your sunlight any day. Thank you. Anyway, so just a beautiful song. Going back with the rhythm, just going slower, as he usually does with like very heavy love songs. Yeah, it's a great song. What can I say? Yeah, just love the fact that he took a myth and made it like a sort of a twist that it's okay to die if it means getting closer to the sun, or if it's dying in your lover's arms. Also, the pun. Are we going to talk about the pun? I carry on. Anyway, I might be overthinking this, but I just think it's also a nice touch that even as you feel yourself burning from the sun or burning from love, you could just carry on, and you don't actually care what might come next. Anyway, good song, of course. It's Hozier. Still not my favorite, okay? No song so far has surpassed The Selby Part 2, which is an absolute banger, okay? Just the record. And now we're getting to Damage Gets Done, featuring Brandy Carlyle. Oh god, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name. But her. Yeah, okay, right.